Their 2009 album, Days of Our Lives. Itchy Days sing a song about the protagonist Billy, who says, I never work on Mondays. Well, I'm sorry, Billy, but Mondays are my favourite day. Everyone knows Monday matters, right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel and welcome back. If you've been here before, today indeed is Monday Matters. As usual, I'll be having a quick look at some of the news and rumours from around the model making world. I'll be having a quick catch up with On My Bench of what I've been up to. And of course, I'll be announcing this week's Kitty of the Week. And all these bits come as chapters. You can hop backs and forwards as your heart desires. If you like what you see, please do remember, Imperial thumbs up on the like button below because every like counts. And if you haven't done so yet, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and you will be notified of all my future videos as they're released. And of course, if you would like to offer a bit more concrete support, you can do that through Super Thanks, through the channel memberships, or through any of my online partner programs. Now, before we get on to the news of the week, two things I wanted to mention. First, most important, a lot of you would have seen my review of the Gallery GHAD 39 airbrush at the weekend. I hope if you haven't, do check it out because it's an amazing airbrush. There's a link there to the Amazon USA store, and I'll tell you why you go to the USA store on the video, but trust me, you do. There's a link there, takes you through to the USA store, and there's a discount code that gives you 20% off the price of the airbrush as well. And I know a lot of you tried it straight after the video came out. There was no stock. There is stock. It arrived like early Sunday morning, our time. All the links are up and running again. So if you are in the market for a new airbrush, you don't want to be buying like 90, 100 quid's worth of airbrush. This one works out at, from memory, $66, $66 delivered to the UK, so including taxes and everything. Check out the video. I go through all the maths on there. But it's a really, really good, inexpensive airbrush, and they are in stock. And if you go through that link, I will give you, in fact, I'll repeat the link down here underneath in the comments section. You will get 20% off the price using the exclusive code to this channel. Okay? Can't ask fairer than that. Also, the other thing I was going to mention is this Thursday, I'll be at the Harrow Modelling Society meeting, as usual. As usual, it's my third meeting. It's not like I'm a regular as such, but it's my third visit there, and I intend to keep going. It's good fun. Really nice bunch of people. If you're in the sort of general area of Harrows or northwestish London, and you feel like it, check them out online. Harrow Modelling Society. They're affiliated to the IPMS, and we just sort of bring around, take a few kits to show people, and just hang around chatting, drinking tea and coffee, and eating cake and biscuits. Sounds pretty idyllic to me. Anyway, I'll be there on Thursday. Hope you will be too. If you want, just go say hi. You know, it's no big deal. Just say hi. I like chatting with everyone I meet there. Really, really good bunch of people with some amazing knowledge and a lot of fun stories as well. So that's a good bunch of people. 8 p.m. on Thursday evening. So, both of those things done. Let's crack on with our look at this week's news of the week. Over at DBMK, they have released images of the 3D print to check the shape of their new 1/48 scale scimitar. I think they're well on their way to having an absolute winner on their hands with this. They're hoping the design will be converted into plastic parts, multi-built and kits on sale by the time of the Telford show in November. Yes, I will be buying one. Okay, maybe two. They have also shown the 3D prototype of the de Havilland Hornet in 1/32. Remember, these are print prototypes, not how the parts of the kit will actually break down. The Hornet was once described to me as the Mosquito's elegant sibling. It would be an interesting companion to the Special Hobby 1/32 scale Whirlwind. And the CAD files for their 1/32 scale Sea Fury look pretty much ready too. They have been busy over at DBMK. Eduard is releasing a big set of upgrades for the Airfix 1/24th scale Spitfire Mark 9C. This includes replacement instrument panel, engine bay components, flaps, harnesses, and paint masks. The best detail of all is that the flap selector, which is part 12 here, could be installed either up or down, something that isn't possible on the Airfix original, depending on whether you have the flaps set up or down. That's a nice touch. ICM has released their AH-1G attack helicopter kit in 1/35th scale. Their previous AH-1 kits have been in 1/32nd or 1/48th scale. There's also a set of 1960s and 70s helicopter pilots in 1/35th just about to be released. These will go either with the AH-1G or the recent CH-54. There's also an update to their G7107 US Army truck in 1/35th scale. This set comes with a mounted Browning machine gun and 4 figures. There's also a new paint set being released at the same time. AMP has a kit of the Soviet Keldush suborbital spaceplane in 1/72nd scale. This is a new parts release of their 2021 Silbervogel bomber, the main difference being the wingtip mounted ramjets. UN Military Technology has a new addition to their comprehensive range of World War II armoured trains. This is the Ilya Muromets, featuring 4 gun turrets and a rocket launcher. Maybe not on the weirdometer, but certainly on the slightly not quite comfortable meter, are these 3D printed eyes from Kit's World. There are various sizes for roughly 1/18th scale and bigger, and include sets of eyes for manga figures and for fantasy figures. And finally, why you shouldn't follow every suggestion online. Looking at a listing for the upcoming Airfix Vintage Classic release of the SX Great Western in 1/180th scale, one online seller suggests you might find useful Axel Urbanker's book on the first Marine Panzerjagdregiment and Dave Hooper's book on the Albatros D1 to D3. Now, these are both excellent books, I'm sure, but I'm struggling with the connection to Isambard Kingdom Brunel, if I'm honest. On my bench this week, I have had the P.57 in 1/48th scale, the Thunderbolt in 1/48th scale from Academy. Lovely kit, but I have had some issues with paint. Specifically primer, in that the primer is detached from the plastic in several places, so I've had to basically repaint the whole thing, which is why the build video hasn't yet appeared. Of course, we did have the box opening video and we had the context video explaining why, a bit of the history of the P.47 and the other kits in 1/48 that are available of it. The P.47 build video will be coming out in the next week, absolutely will be. Also this week I've had the review of the Gallery airbrush. Check that out if you haven't, because it's a great airbrush, and I've got you a great deal if you do want to buy one. And I also had a brief video about an offer from Sprue Brothers in America on Dragon kits. They put an extra 15% discount on Dragon kits, so you were eventually ending up with like about 30 or so % reduction on list price for their whole range of Dragon kits in store. Mainly, of course, useful to UK and Canada people, but, you know, I'm an international thing now. YouTube is international, and I have a lot of viewers in other countries, so I will put up these heads-up videos on whatever offers I see, wherever I see them, and hoping it helps you out to see those. It doesn't take that long to do, and it helps, hopefully, build a community, which is what we hope to do. Anyway, so all of that leads me on to this week's kit of the week. This week's kit of the week is the Beagle 206 Bassett in 1/72nd scale from Airfix, a vintage classics kit. As usual, I will be having a look at what you get inside the box for your money. I will then do another video on the context and history video about the history of the Beagle 206 and what other products are available around it. And of course, then I'll be putting up a build video of the kit as well. So it's going to be a busy old week of videos. Plus there may be one or two other things dropped in as we go along, I'm not sure. So how you know when all these videos turn up? Well, the best way, if you haven't done so yet, is to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell and you'll be notified of all my future videos as they turn up on the channel, no matter what they are. And of course, anything you like, please do give it the imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope to see you again very soon. Take very good care now. Goodbye.